and I'm glad I am. Uh, you know, if you all read the title, yeah, I am not happy. Um, and the only reason why I'm streaming this or here on YouTube is because my stepbrother would sometimes watch me on here. So, I am going to say this. Thomas, if you do watch me, I'm going to say something right now. I know what you did a few years back. And you know what? I tell you one thing. I'm going to track you down. And I'll make sure that you end up in prison. You're one sick dude, man. I thought I could trust you. You know, Marlene trusted you. I mean, you've been to prison already, but you know what? I'm going to make sure you go back and stay there even longer. And you know what? I'm going to expose your ass. And I'm going to tell everybody what you did. Because you know what? This stuff really, really upsets me. Because you know what? Marlene doesn't hide stuff from me. If something happens, she tells me. So, I'm going to say this. For those who don't know who my stepbrother is, me and my stepbrother goes way back. A couple days ago, I talked to our grandma, Marlene. Okay. Apparently a couple years ago, Marlene had a Thanksgiving over at her house. Okay. And and what happened was Marlene has two daughters, my mom and another daughter named um, um, Danielle. Now, apparently, and Danielle has kids, and Danielle's married to apparently Thomas's dad, Scott. Um, Apparently, what happened was Thomas and one of and Daniel's daughter were in a room. Okay. Now, I I don't even know if it was like 2 years ago or something like that. I'm not really sure. But Marlene told me that there was a time where Thomas asked Daniel's daughter or if she wants to touch his thing down there. And I gotta tell you, Daniel's daughter did an amazing job. She ran out and told her mom. And after that, um, but I'm gonna say that I'm playing because I'm gonna make sure that Thomas gets prison time because I don't take that kind of stuff easily. Because I'm gonna have to set up a sting with the Blackhawk County Sheriff and the Cedar Falls Police Department. Because I'm gonna make sure that Danielle and her family gets the justice. Because no one deserves to have to go through all this. I was really ticked off when I learned about this. Marlene, Marlene was actually afraid to tell me. But you know what? She doesn't need to be. I mean, Thomas has already been to prison for 5 years or so. But apparently he's going to go back, and I'm going to make sure he goes back. Because like I said, I don't take this stuff lightly. No, I thought Thomas was like the best person. But what he does is what he does, and you know what? I can't control him. If only, you know, Thomas wouldn't have been in this kind of situation. You know, it bugs me. It really does. I don't even know what else to even say about Thomas. Except I'm going to make sure he rots in hell. Now, for those who don't understand what I'm actually trying to say, it's hard to put into words. But you know, Thomas and I go way back, and you know, him and I always get into arguments and fights and stuff. But you know what? There's nothing we can do about it. You know, brothers is brothers. You know. But you know, me and Thomas would actually, you know, tattle on each other and stuff like that. And I don't even know what's wrong. I don't even know what's wrong with him, because I haven't seen him in a long time. Actually, I take that back. It's like 3 years ago I saw him. But yeah, but apparently, you know, I'm just gonna say this. You know, I do want to say this just for a reason. You know, I used to have a girlfriend, but you know what? I just don't have time for one in real life. I don't. But you know what? Here's the thing. When I don't have a girlfriend in real life, I actually do way better. I have more freedom than anything else. But anyway, this isn't about me. Okay? If only Thomas was with me and my dad, Thomas would have been way better and act way better. But you know what? I'm not Thomas's babysitter. Thomas should know better. Should known better. But like I said, I can't control what he does. Stuff to get him to prison. I don't give a crap. I mean, I never once got in trouble with the police, and I never will. And everybody's probably gonna ask me, how am I gonna put my brother into prison? Well, that's easy. I'm not gonna actually say it, but I already have an idea. But yeah. So what I can do, I have to look up more about my brother and see where he lives. So yeah. I just couldn't believe that Thomas would do this. You know, I just don't know what to say. I'm disbelieved. I So I'm gonna have to talk to Marlene about the plan. like I said, I'm not giving up. I'm definitely not giving up. So let's see what done with this. Yeah, probably y'all can see this. But you know what? Like I said, all it takes is some smart thinking, and everything will be just fine. Trust. Because you know what? Thomas was. I know Thomas went through a tough life with our mom. Okay. Thomas and I had the same mom. But that's not an excuse for what he did. Okay. Thomas should know better. Thomas is older than me, by the way. And with this, I'm lost of words. I feel bad for my grandma. And Danielle, because they have to go through all this. But you know what? They ain't gonna deal with it much longer. But again, I'm really sick to my stomach just to have to deal with it. Okay? I don't know what else to even say. I mean, there's no words to describe what I have to deal with. But life has to go on. Like I said, Thomas is gonna get it. And I can guarantee you all that. But anyway, make sure you all tune in later on tonight. Probably a little after 11 o'clock Central Time, as I am going to do some reactions to a few Super Mario Maker with Dashy Games. And yeah. So anyway, thank you all so much for tuning in, and I'm glad to be doing a single stream, on my PlayStation 4 on, for YouTube, because I've been doing way more for Twitch than anything else. So anyway, stay tuned for another live stream later on tonight. But if you want to watch me do a stream on the PS4 for the PS4, tune in at 7 o'clock Central on Twitch. My Twitch is Chase Tierney 053, and because we're gonna do a 4-hour live stream. So, yeah.